Okay, y'all, so let's get right into it. So controversial female rapper Remy Ma is in the headlines once again. Yeah, I said once again. So this time it has nothing to do with her ongoing infidelity. This is pertaining to a court hearing for her son, Jason Scott.
Like your mother's ugly? Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you that are unfamiliar with the case, her son Jason Scott was charged with first-degree murder about a year ago for a case that dates back to 2021.
A 23-year-old Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a murder in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a murder for hire.
All right, Fox 5's Teresa Priolo joins us live from Astoria where the victim lived. Teresa, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Steve and Natasha, residents I spoke to here, they didn't know the victim, but they do know who Remy Ma is, and they're telling us that they hope her celebrity doesn't play into this case. Tonight, we are learning that that victim was allegedly killed by Remy Ma's son, Jason Jace Scott. So here's what we know at this hour. 23-year-old Scott was arrested today on first-degree murder.
He was arrested for first-degree murder and weapons charges along with a co-defendant. And what they're trying to say is it's a possible murder for hire case, so they don't necessarily know that he's the trigger man. However, this man has been locked up for the past year now, okay? Now let's listen to what Papoose had to say about the situation.
You are the one who have malicious things to say about other people's kids. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two, and I don't even want to bring my stepson in it because I know his situation is very serious and I love him. And I love my son the same. I love both of them. But I love my stepson like he my real son because I raised him. Always took care of him. Everything he went through, I was the one who was there for him. Even right now, the situation that he's in, I went to visit him. You didn't even visit him. So for a person who know what it was to be behind that wall, you didn't even visit him. You waited till I visit him, then you went to visit him. And you know what? People bear witness to that. But let's keep it moving.
So according to Papoose, Remy Ma's busy schedule with her running Chrome 23 Battle Rap League, as well as running the streets with Easy the Block Captain, didn't permit her the time to go see her son in jail. Fortunately, however, Remy Ma was able to find time in her busy schedule to be in attendance this morning for the court hearing for Jason Scott, her son. Now also in attendance was the victim's daughter, which you will see in just a moment is very unhappy of the treatment that she received in the courtroom. The victim's daughter is upset because during the court proceedings, Remy Ma seemed to have an extreme lack of remorse, as well as a mean mug and cold stare that she continued to give her throughout the court proceedings. The victim's daughter was in an extremely emotional state and felt highly offended by the treatment she received inside the courtroom, which led to an altercation outside of the courthouse that almost turned physical.
Like your mother's ugly? Like your mother's ugly? Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
It starts off as a harsh exchange of words that eventually leads to Remy Ma putting her phone down and letting the girl know that she could meet her around the corner. Okay, so Remy Ma is ready to escalate this into a physical altercation at this point. Here's what the victim's daughter had to say.
So yeah, this raggedy Remy, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him, I can never kiss him, I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son, you can speak to him, you can hug on him, you can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this lady and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a about none of that. Nobody did nothing to you, you gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, you're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not tough. Like.
And I'm sorry you had to experience this. Because something that we know about Remy Ma that you are just finding out, something that's unbeknownst to you, is that Remy Ma has an extreme lack of emotion, unless it serves her favor. Remy Ma is somebody that is incapable of showing remorse.
Wallow, I ain't had nothing else to do, bro. I don't understand niggas that go to jail and keep going back. I only need to be on Reagan Sound in 2 weeks. I said, yo, man.
I'm glad you.
I said, if this gonna be my future.
You mentioned how long it was.
I said, if
I got out.
I was in C95. I ain't need it. I ain't need to keep going back. When I was in there, I said, yo,
but hold on, I didn't tell you that shit was all.
And the reason that I say that Remy Ma is incapable of showing remorse, let us not forget the lack of remorse that she showed to her husband, legendary hip-hop rapper Papoose. Now, she disrespected him to the highest levels by flaunting a public relationship with one of the employees of her all-female battle rap league, Chrome 23. Remy Ma had a secret sexual relationship going on with a battle rapper that was blackballed from all the major leagues in the battle rap industry. This relationship, which was originally supposed to be a fling, was exposed by Papoose showing up to one of the Chrome 23 battle rap events and brutally putting hands on her mistress. Remy Ma went on to deny all cheating allegations in reference to the failed battle rapper Easy the Block Captain. Easy the Block Captain as well used his channels and all of his platforms to make sure that the news of him sleeping with controversial female rapper Remy Ma did not see the light of day. And as we know, their attempts to suppress the truth were very unsuccessful. Multiple whistleblowers came out over the years exposing what actually happened that night at the Chrome 23 event. Now that Papoose has made his relationship with world champion female boxer Clarissa Shields public, in retaliation, Remy Ma decided to do the same, making her relationship with her mistress, a former employee at Chrome 23, who is now the owner of the Trenches Battle League, which is also owned by Remy Ma. Now that Papoose has made his relationship public, in retaliation, Remy Ma has decided to do the same. She's also done several, I'd say a series of IG Lives, going on several rants where she demeans her husband and pretty much paints the picture that he is the reason why they are now in the stage of divorce. Okay? Now let's be real and let's add our take to it. So we all know the downward spiral that Remy Ma, the former second half of the brand Black Love, has been going on social medias, the different rants, the different outbursts, and now the public altercations. We see the downward spiral happening in real time. Okay? Now today what happened at the courthouse was extremely uncalled for, being as though, of course, she loves her son. Remy Ma, if you're there to be in support of your son, right now is not the time to be getting into altercations outside of the courthouse. This is another example of how you're unable to put someone else's feelings in front of your own. Your son right now is the one that is fighting a case, and he's probably facing one of the darkest times in his life. Right now, he is in need of your full support. And this is something that I would think that you would be very understanding of, being as though you've also been in the same predicament. You've been in a predicament in which you were incarcerated for 7 years of your life for attempting to take someone's life, okay? Your son is facing a first-degree murder charge, and you're outside of the courtroom getting into an altercation with the victim's daughter. It is becoming clear that you have no care in the world about how bad your public image is right now. But at the very least, focus on your son and his image. You need to be a supportive parent in that courtroom, not getting into altercation with family members of the victim, okay? Let me know your thoughts down below. Is Remy Ma, is she doing what a mother is supposed to do in this situation? Or is she just spiraling out of control?
Turn around. Like your mother's ugly? Like your mother's ugly? Oh. Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy Remy, like, girl, like, you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a about none of that. Nobody did nothing to you, you gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse. Like, you're gonna go to jail.